Hey y'all, welcome back to the Faithful Farmer Mama. Today I decided to decorate our house. By the time you see this, it'll be probably about a week that it's been up, but I decorated on Thanksgiving Day and the day after, and I just love how this year's themes all turned out. Come join me today as we clean, decorate, and find some stuff for the thrift store in our current decorations. Thanks for being here today, guys. So before we get started, go down below, find the subscribe button. Go ahead and click that along with the little bell. You won't want to miss any of our upcoming videos. If you like this video, go ahead and give me a thumbs up. I really would appreciate that. So I am going through lots of Christmas decorations and going through my fall decorations. Something that I like to tell people is that if you have decorations that you have not used for more than 2 years, I say go ahead and donate them. Most of the time we will buy new decorations because we see something in Michael's or Hobby Lobby or even at Walmart and we're like, oh, I really like that. So we pick it up and then we don't realize how much we do accumulate all throughout the year. This year, I'm weeding out a lot of things that I haven't used and giving them to the local thrift store, which will help the thrift store make some money and then also help me to weed out the things that we have here around the house. So I'm headed outside to pick greens for the house, but first, must have a delicious cup of hot coffee. This is Camilla. She is following me as I go inspect all of the cedar trees here on our property. For those of you who don't know, our 25 plus acres is covered in cedar trees. I am grateful for them, even though they are not the greatest here. They are so beautiful and they are such a great addition at Christmas time to add fresh greens without having to pay for them. So this year, I'm coming out here with my trusty dog Marble, and I am gathering greens to hang in the house. I like to put fresh greens on the mantle. I also like to put fresh greens above one of my large mirrors in the living room. But I've also toyed with the idea of putting fresh greens down our staircase. I'm not really sure that this year is going to be that year that I do that, but one year I will have fresh greens down the stairwell. But for now, I am just picking pretty good sized pieces with lots of detail, lots of different colors and textures to go all over the house. So these trees here are right up against the front of our house. They get these really cute little pine cones on them every year. So I like to go out and pick them, and I usually put them in a clear vase or something that's clear that they can actually be seen. I will sometimes even use these in crafts that I do throughout the year. So right now I'm just harvesting them. I then will trim these trees. I usually trim them every year around this time, just cutting off the branches that are way too long and entirely making these trees too close to my house. But what a blessing it is to be able to bring these greens in the house that have a little bit of a different texture and a better color. So this is what I collected today. And I'm doing something new. I've been watching a lot of people on Instagram say that adding greens into a tub full of water for 24 hours actually will help to keep them alive longer during the season. So this year, I'm going to actually try this, just soaking them overnight to see if this will help my greens stay alive a lot longer. Let me know if you've ever tried that. I'm gathering things that are around the house from the fall season and from Thanksgiving. I have a lot because I absolutely love fall color. However, I have a lot of extra too. So I'm just gathering everything I have around the house and putting it in a very large pile right here by the front door. Then I will go through it and actually pick through the things that I don't want to keep and I want to donate, including the stuff that's outside. That big beautiful pumpkin, that's going to go to my chickens. Make sure you change your soaps. Every season I change my soap according to the season. And then of course, I continue to gather all of the fall and Thanksgiving stuff that is still laying around the house. I have a few pieces in my home that I am able to use during the fall season, but also during the winter season. I'll leave the link down below where I got that sign. It is from Carrie Lynn Designs. She's done a few signs for me. I always change out blankets. I change out pillow covers and colors of blankets. I'm very particular about magazines being Christmas and little pieces here and there. For example, this board and also my wreath on the kitchen pantry door. Even my kitchen towels will be changed. Here are my farmhouse shelves. I'm going to change this to all pine cones. This sign is a dual-sided sign. Of course, I will get rid of the fall color here, and there's some little pumpkins up there. This is what I've done so far, and all I did was move things around. I haven't even added my greenery yet. Of course, I'm going to change my 2-tier tray in the middle of my kitchen table. It will be very festive. So doesn't everyone decorate while the Hallmark Channel's on? I pulled out all of my Christmas stuff, even though my autumn stuff is still sitting on the floor by the front door. I actually liked everything I had out this year, and I've organized it by sections, flowers, pillows, things like that. And then I decided to go through the tubs that I actually had a lot of stuff still left over. I am going to donate some things that I haven't used in a few years. Some of these boxes are things that are sitting on the floor, but I always suggest doing this at least every couple of years to kind of thin out the stash that you have. There's some Easter stuff that's going away. I also clean out my decorating cabinet. Now I have a closet, but I also have this little closet here. This holds my Christmas and my autumn things. Every year I wipe it out and clean it out really good. So, decoration of the tree. Of course, first thing to put on is lights, but then I always put on garland. And on this tree, I have a bead garland that I bought 27 years ago. It is brown, green, and red, and very country farmhouse. And then I made some just natural colored wood beads. And then I just proceeded to put on all of the ornaments. This tree is our family memory tree. Every year I buy an ornament for whatever we did during the year. This year was a mask with 2020 on it that I had made. This tree has a lot of sentiment because it is a lot of the ornaments that my kids have made and my family has given me, or like when I got married, I got an ornament of me and my husband. It is just one of my favorite trees of all time. I absolutely adore this tree. I then proceeded into my bedroom. I wanted to change out the flowers above my bed to be more winter-like. I still had lavender in there from the spring. I only have a little tree on my nightstand, which I wish one day I could have a full-size tree, but for now, that will do. I do have these little trees. I bought these bottle brush trees, and I put it inside of an upside-down candle that I had used, and I always put a white wreath up on my picture. I do have a pillow cover that I made, although in a little while you'll see that I actually change it out because I missed my purple pillow. So after decorating my bedroom, I headed outside. Outside always has to be done for me, although not very many people come to my front door. We live behind a gate that has a keypad, so not just anybody comes up here. So I put a sign that said, "Have yourself a merry little Christmas," and I put out some trees. I did put out a pillow, but I will tell you, in 24 hours that pillow was gone. My dog ate it. Here I'm just putting a bunch of trees that I have collected over time. I love when people stack a whole bunch of different sizes and colors of trees together in one little spot. Now, the table runner that's on this was a table runner I made for my husband and I's wedding. And this I made, it's a plastic snow globe from the dollar store. And all I did was put some Epsom salt in there and some bottle brushes and sealed it up. And it's the cutest little snow globe. In a little bit, you'll see I changed that table runner too. In the kitchen, we have a cute little food tree. We call this our foodie tree. It has all kinds of food-like ornaments on there. Cutting board for our tree topper, gingerbread men, tacos, pretzels, broccoli, a hot dog, wine bottle, and even an olive oil bottle. Look, guys, a toaster. I found that at the end of the season last year. Pizza, even a pickle. Do y'all know the story about a pickle on a tree? If you do, comment below. I'd love to hear your thoughts. My family celebrates Advent. This is our Advent wreath this year, of course with fresh greens. My mantle is very special to me. And although I put fresh greens up here, I do have a wreath that I keep up here on my old windows. And I did put some lights up here. In a little bit, you'll see I changed these because I don't like the bright white lights. I have such a problem with those at Christmas. I love the warm lights. So up here goes my nativity, little baby Jesus. And I did hang my musical note garland and my oranges that I dried this year. I absolutely love the look of my mantle this year. Here you can see I changed out the table runner. I actually made this with some material I had left over from our pillow covers. You'll see those in a little while. Here are my fresh greens. So here are my farmhouse shelves in the kitchen. I purchased for myself some really pretty plates that are called transferware. I got them for my birthday for myself, and I just wanted to display them because they're just so beautiful. So that's kind of my theme on my shelves this year. This tree is in our media room. My girls love the 80s, so I went in and printed out a bunch of 80s movie covers and got some old candy boxes and put them on this tree. It turned out so cute. I always decorate the kitchen. I absolutely love these wreaths. I got them at Hobby Lobby. This wreath I actually made from the dollar store's pine cones. And of course, I change out the towels. They have to be Christmassy. Here you notice I moved my snow globe, but again, some more bottled trees, fresh evergreen, some more sign material, and then my farmhouse rustic vintage Christmas tree that I did a couple weeks ago. Oh wait, what's that? Girls look like they've been wrapping presents. And of course, the entire reason why we celebrate Christmas. This snow globe has so much sentiment to me. My husband gave this to me 23 years ago. Here is another table runner that I made from leftover material, and my Christmas cactuses are all blooming. I have a red one, a pink one, and a white one. Here are my pillow covers. Y'all, I love pillow covers, and I love being able to change them out. I love all the hints of red and green, and trees, and comfort. Now, if we just had some snow, I'd be a whole lot better if I had some snow to go with all of this red and green and Christmas. Well, guys, thanks for being here again today. I'm so thankful that you came and shared the day with me to decorate, or shall I say 2 days to decorate, and get the house ready for my favorite holiday season. Christmas is such a special time of year for me. I totally love all of the lights, all of the ornaments, all of the decoration, all of the time with my family, and everything that comes with it. May God bless all of you, and I pray that you have a wonderful December. I'll see y'all in the next video, okay? Bye.